Good morning. Happy terrific Tuesday. Today we are going to read an awesome fictional story called Make Way for Ducklings. When someone says make way for something, they're saying move out of the way and let these people go through. So today, this title makes me think that we are going that I guess this mother duck is going to try to make way for her ducklings to go somewhere. I don't know where. Let's find out. At the end of our story, we're going to answer this question. Sorry. Why did the Mallards think the public park was a bad place to hatch ducklings? Now, we haven't even started reading the book yet. So remember, this is our question, and I want you to think about this question while you're reading, or while I'm reading, and just try to make a note in your brain of where the answer is, so that you can go back in the video to find the answer and the text evidence. Okay, let's get started. I like how this book starts with an egg, and look how the author organized this picture, so that the egg is slowly hatching from not being open to opening to a duck being born, or duckling. Oh, and before we start reading, the mother and father duck, their last name is Mr. and Mrs. Mallard. A mallard is another way of saying duck. Mr. and Miss Mallard were looking for a place to live. But every time Mr. and Mallard saw what looked like a nice place, Miss Mallard said it was no good. There were sure to be foxes in the woods or turtles in the water, and she was not going to raise a family where there might be foxes or turtles, so they flew on and on. When they got to Boston, they felt too tired to fly any further. There was a nice place in the public garden with a little island on it. The very place to spend the night, quacked Mr. Mallard. So down they flapped. Next morning they fished for breakfast in the mud at the bottom of the pond, but they didn't find much. Just as they were getting ready to start on their way, a strange, enormous bird came by. It was pushing a boat full of people, and there was a man sitting on its back. "Good morning," quacked Mr. Mallard, being polite. The big bird was too proud to answer. But the people on the boat threw peanuts into the water, so the Mallards followed them all around the pond and got another breakfast, better than the first. You know what I'm thinking, friends? I'm thinking that this bird, which is supposed to look like a swan, is not real. I think that it's a fake swan because it's on a boat, so it looks like it's probably just decoration, and because it's not quacking back at the ducks. "I like this place," said Miss Mallard as they climbed out on the bank and waddled along. "Why don't we build a nest and raise our ducklings right in this pond? There are no foxes and no turtles, and the people feed us peanuts. What could be better?" "Good," said Mr. Mallard, delighted that at last Miss Mallard had found a place that suited her. But "Look out!" squawked Miss Mallard, all of a dither. "You'll get run over." And when she got her breath, she added, "This is no place for babies. With all those horrid things rushing about, we'll have to look somewhere else." Weep! So they flew over Beacon Hill and round the State House, but there was no place. I wonder